What do you think the world will be like for future generations?
Everything I do, I'm moving forward now, is for my children's children someday. Because if we don't take it upon ourselves to really help our planet, our mother uh, planet, I call her our female who takes care of us, there will be no a planet for my children's children. We have responsibility right now to take action to reduce that carbon footprint. We have to take action to reduce the garbage and the trash from the oceans, our food cycles, our soil. I want to recreate everything to a place where we're fully sustainable and we're able to operate individually, and we can almost be off the grid in a sense where we're creating and making our own products, but we're delivering them in a way that we're self-sufficient. My stroke happened in a part of time where it's a window, a small window where there is no cure, there is no antidote for me right now. There isn't a stem cell, there isn't a robotics, there isn't a Neuralink or anything that can be put into my body that can help me regain everything all in the moment. If you think about it, hip replacements just came about in the last 20 to 30 years. And people back then, the amount of invention and technology that AI is going to bring, who's ever going to watch this in time, you won't have symptoms of a neurological injury. You won't have, if you have a spinal cord injury, most likely you'll be walking in, your spinal cord will be fixed, your brain will be fixed. It might be a pill, it might be a digestible, it might be a topical. We don't know yet. However, I'm sitting in a period of time right now that I don't have access to the future. So I have to choose to make this best I can do. So what I want to do is create an abundance for me now, so I can invest for you as my children, so you won't have to endure what I'm going through at this time in my life. No difference than when we came over on the Titanic, or we came over, from England on these ships. There's something I always laugh about this. I'll make a joke, but biggest disease back then was something called scurvy. You probably never even heard of it. It's a lack of vitamin C. They didn't, and a lot of people got scurvy on boats coming from Britain or Europe over to America because they didn't know that vitamin C can then help scurvy. Same thing we're going through now. You're probably able to go to Mars and stay on Mars. I may or may never get there. I don't need to go to Mars. However, the technology will propel people to have flying cars. Right now, we're in a stage where I think gasoline and fuel injection cars will be gone. I think cars will be electric. I'm sure cars will be flying. There'll be a whole nother world, but the world I live in now, I have to accept and be okay with where I'm at, knowing that as I move forward, technology will catch up to me, but most of all, it's already caught up to you, so you won't have to experience what I went through. It's kind of like when airplanes were first started. How many people got in an airplane and crashed? Now we got this kind of perfected, speeds, adjustments, comfortability. Same thing with the Model T car, the Ford Model T car that was created back in the 1800s, with originally that was created by Ford. The same thing is happening now. What we have is Tesla, and we have AI, and we have these great companies who are going to help us to move forward with our health, and allow us to have more of a vitality and really biohack out. Because right now we're in the stages of biohacking, because we're experimenting, we're trying new things. We're playing with new technologies now that may not even be accepted by big pharma or by medicine. So we're kind of in that place of finding our own path, our own trajectory, and I'm okay with it, because I know what it's going to do. It's going to pave a path for my children's children someday to really say, oh, hey, I remember he's part of my family. This guy, my grandpa, great grandfather, father, whatever it's going to be, did a video like this, was able to show people, hey, here's where he was. If he got through it at this time, then we can get through whatever challenges that we're facing. Because just because technology is coming and things will be easier and money may be more in abundance, it's not the solution for everything. Money is a transaction. It's an IOU to our government. Now, whether or not there's new technologies of Bitcoin or crypto, that I don't know. But Money doesn't define anybody, and assets don't define anybody. And don't get comfortable on what you just accomplished. Get comfortable on what your next journey is. Just because you climbed one mountain, I promise you there's a few more out there. Keep moving, keep going, but do it at your own pace and do it in a sense of flow. Find your rhythm within inside of yourself.